This is an 80-foot Marlow. It's a 2017 and it is rather lovely. It's very much a sort of traditional raised pilot house style of yacht, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's a really lovely, lovely thing to look at and to be on board. So we're going to step on here onto the bathing platform. We're going to head on up to the main deck, and I'm going to give you the full tour because this is rather special. We'll come onto here. You can see there's a big substantial transom door that closes off here, and then this one lifts over. We've got the seating area out here in the cockpit. A couple of things to show you just briefly. We've got external helm position here, so when you are stern to berthing, you can access that nice and easily. There's also a bit of an outside bar area here as well. Steps up to the upper deck that way. We've got the side decks around the outside. We're going to do all of that, but first of all, I'm going to take you inside because look at this. This is fantastic. And my favourite part of this is the boat hull bar area. Look at this. It's done like the outside of the boat. You've got the strakes in the blue, you've got the white waterline, and you've got the red anti-fouling. So that's like a section of hull on the inside of the boat. That is really, really lovely. It's a great feature. We've got TV that rises out of here. We've got bits of storage about the place. So AV equipment, for example, lives in that one. That one there is down to some of the crew areas. I will show you that, but we're going to head forward first of all, past this amazing bar. This is a really lovely, wide, comfy social area. Wine cooler over here. And it's just a great big bar area. You've got glasses storage in here. Little sink in here. Storage down underneath. Fridge. I think that one's an ice maker. Yes, it is. So yeah, you can stand here, hold court. What a wonderful place to be. You can see the serious nature of this yacht actually by things like, look at the handrails in the centre of the ceiling. So when the weather's not quite so good, you can walk through the boat, you've got something to hold on to, because otherwise coming from here through to here is a bit of an open zone when the boat's out in rougher weather. And it is the kind of boat that's designed to take that kind of use. This is just more storage in places like this. And then we've got steps up. This is really nice here because what they've done is created a kind of a country kitchen sort of style really. So you've got lovely sort of dinette area there really, isn't it? And then the kitchen itself, galley I should say, but I think country kitchen is more accurate. That's, again, it's just a fabulous social space, isn't it? Stool here that will swing out so people can sit there if they want to. Massive refrigeration and freezing here. Big cooker, big hob, big sinks, big everything. That's fantastic. Really, really nice. Extractor fan down underneath there. And then more refrigeration over here. It's very, very pleasing indeed, isn't it? It's not refrigeration, it's a dishwasher. I'm just looking at it thinking, well, there's no dishwasher. But there is. There we go. And refrigeration is over there. That is the steps up to the raised pilot house. We're going to go that way a little bit later. We're going to head this way first of all, past this fabulous dinette area. Side access door so you can get straight out onto the decks if you want to. Aha! I knew there was more refrigeration somewhere. There we go, that's in there. Isn't that a lovely area? Okay, let's head down to the lower deck. Got the handrail here to hold on to as we go down, nicely recessed. And then if we head forward first of all, we've got the VIP guest cabin. It's such a cozy area, this. I mean, not the biggest cabin in the world, doesn't need to be. It just feels great. Very traditional, very, very comfortable. You've got big hanging lockers about the place. You've got everything you need. Storage up here. There's big drawers underneath the bed you can see across here. And this one has its own ensuite. And that lives in here. So your sink, your separate shower. There's a nice traditional feel to this. It's not old-fashioned, but it is traditional, and that's very much in keeping with the style of the boat. Like that. Now, out here in this main lobby area, there's another doorway there. That is into the ensuite we just saw, so that can be a day heads as well. Also, there's another cabin here. This has got twin single beds, as you can see. Again, some really nice decor, isn't there? The way they've done this, sort of like planking almost on the whole side, looks great. Flush mounted TV. You've got wardrobes just here, like so. And this one has its own ensuite in here, again with a separate shower zone. Shower zone? Shower cubicle. I guess it is a zone, isn't it? And over here is cabin 4. A little bit smaller, got the bunks in this one, but still really good size, nice and wide. It's got a little sink in it, so you're going to clean your teeth or whatever, and a little slim hanging locker just there. And this one then, at night, would use that day heads. So in through there to use that one. And then finally on this deck, if we head aft, that's the steps that we came down. We've got a washing machine tucked away in here. Dryer is on the other side. And the owner's cabin is back here. Lovely size, this one. And a ton of storage. This is the sort of boat that people buy if they're really serious about their boating. They want to go places and they want to be able to stay on board and they want to be comfortable. Well, then this does that, because you've not just got that. If we come back here, more storage around on this side, lovely little seat as well in here, but also a big walk-in wardrobe. Like that. Nice. And of course, an ensuite, that's over here. Twin sinks, the loo, and the shower cubicle in there. That's the way this is finished. So what I mean about this sort of classic finish in here, it looks great. Okay, that is the lower deck, or at least the forward guest area lower deck, like these twin doors that open here. Let's show you in here actually. These are quite practical because you've actually got hatches in the floor, which means that, for example, that one takes the top of that tank so that you can get to some of the maintenance areas if it's ever needed. Alrighty, let's come out of here, spin round back up here. I think what we'll do is we'll take a wander on up now to the raised pilot house. That's up here. And check this out. This is what I mean about it being a proper offshore machine. It's the sort of boat you buy, not just to cruise 2 miles down the coast and drop anchor, but to cruise across oceans. This fabulous wheel. Engine controls are here, bow stern thruster controls. All of the multifunction displays are arrayed across there, but look at the switchgear up here as well. So everything is nice and easy to find and use. Stabilization, circuit breakers, everything. You've got along here as well. That's fantastic. There's a nice little dinette up here too. Great second social zone, completely separate to the main deck. And then you've got day heads on this level. I think we'll head out this way, out onto the outside upper deck area. So we've got sun loungers here, for example. There's a very nice bar over here. Barbecue, the sink. That one there is refrigeration. So yeah, nicely catered for, isn't it? This is also the boat deck, so the tender lives up here. You can see the crane there to lift it on and off with. A pretty decent sized tender actually, isn't it? Look at that. Again, it sort of goes with that offshore explorer style, because you might do a long passage, get somewhere nice and want to go exploring in the tender. That's a decent sized boat to do that with. Fantastic. Okay, we can go back down here. And what I think I'll do while we're on the outside is take you round the deck areas, and then we'll go back in, find the crew areas, find the engine space, etc. So let's have a wander up here. Love this big overhang, gives it a real motor yacht vibe, doesn't it? And then we can step up here. This is the side access door from the helm station. Not from the helm station, of course, that's on the next deck up. That's the side access door from the dinette area. There we go. Portuguese bridge across here. And then we come right up onto the bow. This closes off if you wanted to. There's more seating up here. It's a nice zone to be able to tuck yourself away up here, actually, especially when a stern two berth. Or if you're just cruising gently down the coast, it's a lovely place to be. There we go. A lot of thick, chunky stainless steel work, twin anchor winches. And that's how she looks from here. Brilliant. Okay, let's head on back. Let's go and find those crew areas. Let's show you the engines. And then I think we can call that a fairly comprehensive tour. I'm glad to get on this. I haven't been on a Marlow before because we don't get many of them in the UK. I don't think I've seen one. So being over here in Fort Lauderdale, of course, this is very much the stamping ground for this kind of boat. So back out to this lovely cockpit area. That's the stairway that we came down from the upper deck. We're going to go back inside here. And this time we're going to take a loop round and head down here. So this is the crew area. And what you've got down here is quite a nice little zone for the crew, because you've got this little mess area here. Really decent sized bed here. In fact, if you're an owner operator, and a lot of people with this size boat will be, this is a fantastic overflow cabin, isn't it? If you've got extra guests, you can put them down here and nobody's going to complain at this, because it's finished to proper guest quality. If we come up to here, we've got ensuite. There it is. Shower in here, wash basin, and so on. The other thing that we've got here actually is, if we head right aft, I don't know if you remember when we came on board, the transom is quite shapely. It sort of sweeps forward like this, and what that gives you is this area. So that door there is straight out onto the bathing platform, and this is a great place for toys, wetsuits, folding bikes, sea bobs, all that kind of stuff can live in here, and it can be moved straight out, up these stairs and out through that door. Terrific. And then the last thing to show you is the engines. They're accessed down here as well. Let's go through here. We've also got things like the battery switches, the main isolators, some more circuit breakers, that kind of stuff. That's all in here. And motors. Look at this. This is a lovely engine room. So these are a pair of Caterpillar C32s. They're 1,800 horsepower each, and they're giving this magnificent yacht about 29 knots flat out, and she'll cruise at 24. But as is often the case, you bring the speed right back to the racing speeds, about 9 knots in this case, well, then you're getting some serious range. You're getting 2,500 miles plus, apparently. That's impressive. That's a nice engine room. Fantastic headroom too, look at this. Really, really good. Air conditioning, chillers over there. You can see the generator up forward as well. Look at the serious shafts going out down through here. Proper heavy metal engineering, isn't it? Another generator over on that side. And I think that's a water maker there as well. Pretty sure that the generator is that one forward, the water maker is this one just here. I think I'm right in saying. fantastic. All right, let's come out of here. Let's close that one back up. There we go. Amazing the difference that makes, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to head back up to the main deck. Let's go and sit at this fabulous boat bar, shall we? There's a bit of a Jimmy Buffett vibe about this boat, isn't there? And that is a high compliment from me. So there we go. I am going to say massive thanks to Denison Yachts. They organised this tour. Huge thanks as ever to you guys for watching it. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments. I think it's rather fabulous. And we will catch you on one of these tours real soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Boat drinks. Boys in the bar order boat drinks.